I mean,
See, I like mojitos. I like pina coladas, strawberry daiquiris, all those kind of sweet stuff. I love. But I guess the sweetness overpowers it. It's like Coke.
I used to like drinking like a man, so I would go into places and I would order something like an old fashioned or a Manhattan. That's what like old school cat like that. Like if you
I drink like a woman.
If you would have walked into a bar in let's say Vegas, circa the 1960s, if you were hanging out with fucking Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, I guarantee they're going for old fashions in Manhattan.
Yeah, see, that would be cool. I've tried. I'd bring it. I'd give the drink back to the bartender. I'd be like, hey, can you give me a moji?
Yeah, I just want to recommend something like one shot of red wine is good for ladies to have a better sleep every night. So yeah, you can try it. Yeah, it's better for me. Yeah.
You know, one of the alcohols that I really do like and I enjoy with food is soju and sake. I can drink that all day. I love it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, the rice wines are really good.
The other thing you can do is you can get like Igor, cut out a little hole in a watermelon, pour the Midori in there with a bottle of rum, Midori in a watermelon, put it back in the refrigerator and let it sit for a couple of hours, and then what you do is then you just carve up the watermelon, and you just eat the watermelon that's been infused with the alcohol. That'll get you fucked.
We used to do that up in Kentucky. You take the big cooler and all the different fruits and watermelon stuff, and then just pour like big giant bottles of liquor and stuff, and then mix it all together and let it ferment a little or like sit. And that was actually pretty cool.
Another good one is like, you know, like people make old school punch with like 7-Up and sherbet ice cream.
Yeah, those are these.
Yeah, you get some sherbet ice cream. You get some 7-Up, and then you spike that with your favorite. You can put gin, you can put rum, you can put whatever. But that makes for a pretty tasty drink.
Yeah, we would usually do like 7-Up or Sprite, and then cool.
When I first started drinking, we were broke. We would go and we'd get like a homeless guy to buy it for us, and you can get a bottle of Thunderbird and a 10-cent packet of lemon Kool-Aid. You pop open the bottle of Thunderbird, which is just a bottle of really, really cheap wine, and you can buy both of these for less than $2. And you open up the bottle, you put in the lemon Kool-Aid, and then you shake it up. And the lemon Kool-Aid packet gives it just enough flavor for it to not make you just like repulsed by the taste. And so that was the cheapest way to get drunk, was to drink a bottle of Thunderbird and a 10-cent fucking lemon Kool-Aid packet.
Yeah, see, when I was working, when I was like younger, I was like in my early 20s, late teens, we would go and deliver pizzas. This place next to the strip club in Daytona Beach. And then I would make probably like $100, $150 for the night. And then I'd tell the boss, I'd be like, hey, you know, it's late enough, I'm cutting out. He'd be like, okay, cool. So then we would go and get the vodka Gatorade shit, and we would just get absolutely shit-faced, and then we'd put like enough money just for gas. Like, we'd have enough to like put gas in our car, get a pack of cigarettes, and then go and get some vodka, friggin' Gatorade, and then just get into the club and have enough money to, you know, buy screwdrivers and like other alcohol while we're in there. And by the next morning, we were broke every time.
Tonight, what do you drink?
I was just sitting here thinking to myself, way back in the day, I would get into more sugary drinks when I was in my 20s. You know, margarita, pina colada. But as I've gotten older, what did you say moments ago? Drink like a man. I like that. I was thinking in the background thinking, this is exactly how I like to drink. You know, when I started watching some of these shows like Mad Men and some of these other kind of period piece shows, I found that because I don't drink much. But when I do drink now, especially as I've gotten older, I like a shot of whiskey or an old fashioned. Something dark, a dark rum, a dark on the rocks, a a double shot, and I'm good to go.